Recently, I was working with a group of people, and they had the same objection that they were struggling with, okay? And that was, dun, 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 dun. Is this one of those pyramid things? And they're going on and on about how everybody thinks it's that way, and they're all from Michigan. There's a big group in Michigan. We were doing a training over the phone. So we asked them, gave up this screen and asked them to show us what they're doing when they show somebody the business, okay? So this is what they do. Say, well, this is you, okay? And then you're gonna sponsor 2 people, one on your left and one on your right. And then you're gonna help them sponsor 2 people, one on their left and one on their right. And then you're gonna help them all sponsor 2 people each, one on the left and one on the right. And I just sat there, literally urinating in my pants, laughing. I'm like, gee, I wonder why the prospect thinks it's a freaking pyramid. And after breaking their chops for a little while, like, you know, I ran into this in the 80s. And even when I was failing, I realized how stupid it is to draw something out that looks like something that's going to bring up an objection. So I'm going to give you something for that. There's a couple of different ways to do this. I'm going to show you a really easy way to do this, okay? Don't draw a pyramid. Right? What you want to talk about, don't draw a pyramid if you don't want them to say, hey, that's a pyramid. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me give you social proof. What do you see? A circle, okay? So what do you see? A square. People think in shapes, especially guys, right? They like the pictures. Can you hear me that, baby? So let me get my high-tech eraser over here for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you a different way to do this. First of all, don't draw the whole thing out if you feel a compulsion to draw it out. But this is what I invented. As Rocky Balboa said, oh, I think I invented it, okay? I mean, it's just so stupid to draw out a pyramid. And also, when you're filling in all those circles, everybody knows they don't work. So I'm going to give you 2 great skills, quick things here. They're not even really a skill. They're just common sense. So what I would say is, okay, so this is the company right here, okay? And this is your team that's already succeeding. And they're going to help you. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring somebody into the business the same way we're doing it with you. Invite them to a meeting, show them the business, and collect a decision, okay? So what's going to happen is we're going to teach you the key to success in networking is DTST. And so we'll just a little role play here. So Mary, who invited you here? Oh, Jack did. And what's Jack done so far, Mary? Nothing, right? He's just sat there. Mary, is that something you think you could do? Now, Mary is instantly going to join the business. She's absolutely joined the business right at that spot because there's only 3 things in the prospect's head. Can I make any money? What would I have to do? And can I do it? So when I said to her, what's Jack done? And she says nothing, or I suggest he's just sitting there, right? And she says, yeah, is that something you think you could do? Boom, boom. This is where the decision is made right here. She knows what she'd be doing, bringing people to a meeting, and she just said, yes, I can do it. All you have to do now is not talk her out of it. How do you talk her out of it? You draw a pyramid. So this is really a different, and you tell me what you see here, okay? So here's the company down here. That's the root of everything we do. They take care of all the paperwork. They take care of the shipping, collecting the money. You don't have to do any of that. And then the next week, we're going to DTST. You and Jack are going to go bring somebody to a meeting. Some of them are going to join, some of them are not. And you're going to DTST. It's really that simple. And then Frank, who you brought in the business, is going to bring somebody that might join, and Harry's going to bring somebody that might join. And of course, and don't draw any more circles, okay? Now what's it look like? A tree? It's not one of those pyramid things. And on the side of the board, I'm going to give you something that I've only taught to my teams and people that come to the Go 90 Grow live event. This is how it works. So I would draw this smaller over here. Can you see this over here? Okay, so what we're going to do is teach you that we DTST. So this is you, Mary. and we're going to DTST, give somebody a piece of information, bring them to a meeting, and then simply collect the decision from them. So at the end of 1 month, you have 2 people in, and that's when you draw these 2. And at the end of 2 months, you have 4. This is called the power of 1. But I'm going to give you a special twist in this that will get Mary ready to buy and ready to join. So at the end of the 3rd month, you would have then 8. Why? Because these people are all doing what, Mary? And let her answer. Just point to it. What are they doing, Mary? This is DTST. Okay. You don't have to be that smart. Okay. So what are they doing, Mary? They're DTSTing. What's she doing? She's confirming over and over that she knows what to do and she can do it. And those 8 people, they all bring one person to the meeting or the webcast, and then we have 16. The next month, 32. The next month, 64. Now, at this point, math can get in your way. People can follow it up to this point. So you're going to round, I'm going to round this down so it's easy math, Mary. So it's 125. The next month, those 125 people, what do? They DTST. That's right. They DTST Mary. Everybody clap for Mary. She's picking this up faster than most people. It's going to go to 250, 500, 1,000, 2,000, and 4,000 people. Okay. So this app's Power 1 takes 12 months. Now this is where you sell her. Okay. Now you erase the diagram. That's no longer in their mind. What's in your mind right now? A tree? Not a pyramid. Okay. So, Mary, you have 4,000 people in your group. Here's the hook of reality. When you are transparent with people, they trust you. And when they trust you, they join your business. So here's what happens. So, Mary, you'd have 4,000 people. And let me ask you this. Has anybody in the room or on this webcast, whatever, planned to save money for a vacation? Planned to save money to fix their back porch? Planned a project that was going to cost some money and saved ahead from? Anybody ever done that? Yeah. Anybody ever had the budget work out the way that they hoped it would? Neither have I. We never save as much and it always costs us more. Well, guess what? This isn't going to work out perfectly either. So, Mary, let's say we failed 80% of the time. In other words, 8 out of 10 times we failed to DTST effectively. That would mean that we succeeded 20% of the time. And I'll do the math for you here, Mary. It's pretty easy. That would leave us with 800 people. 800 people in your group. We all kick in $100 a month for this great product or whatever you have. That's $80,000 a month, and we make about 5%. Don't get into freaking pin levels and double diamond and 8 people sponsored and global business pools. It's all bullshit, okay? She just wants to know, can I make any money? Because we already got the big one. What would I have to do? And can I do it? She's already done this. When you say, and you know what? This isn't going to work out perfectly either. You've been truthful with her. It isn't going to work out perfectly. She likes you, so 5% of that, Mary, would be $4,000 a month. So today is September. It's 9/14 of 14. 9/14. Oh, that's cool. 9/14 of 14. So on 9/15. 9/14 of 1915, okay, you would, 2015, my wife's helping me. You don't even have to be, when you do it this way, you don't even have to be perfect, and the little mistakes you make, they love you, okay? Don't worry about it. That would mean that you would wake up a year from now, 4,000 times 12 months, with about $48,000 in ongoing residual income as an 80% failure. Let me ask you this. Could you fail at your job 80% of the time and keep it? Could you fail? And if you don't think this is true, I'm up in front of this room because I failed my way to the top. Because the next year I started off with how many people? 800 people that were DTST. And the income just goes up from there whether you want it to or not. Folks, stop drawing pyramids if you don't want them to think pyramid, okay? Hope this has been helpful. Leave a comment. By the way, the truth about Mary is we close at the beginning, not at the end, and there's a 3-part video series coming up. If you want early notification, just hit that link down there and opt in, because we're going to show you how to have her closed before she comes to the meeting. She'll be ready to buy and ready to join. Peace be the journey. Aloha.